Jamaica will have to wait until 2025 to decide on fundamental constitutional reforms. The announcement came from Minister of Legal and Constitutional Affairs Marlene Malahou-Fort as she made her maiden sectoral debate presentation under this portfolio in the House of Representatives on Tuesday. Carla Thomas-Hewitt has the story.
A Constitutional Reform Committee CRC, which will include representatives from the government, parliamentary opposition, experts, and the wider society, is to be appointed to ensure Jamaica transitions smoothly to a republic.
I have set out the work to be done by the committee in very broad terms, specifying, among other things, that it will involve at this stage the conduct of a thorough and comprehensive review of the 1962 Constitution, including the 2011 Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedoms, as well as recommendations for reform made through the various constitutional reform commissions and committees in the past. Ultimately, to implement an ambitious reform agenda settled by consensus. And I've said that the ultimate goal is a constitution enacted by the Parliament of Jamaica.
Before Jamaica can become a republic, a referendum is required, and she is hoping that this can be done by the next general elections. Mrs. Malahou-Fort clarified for the opposition leader that this route being taken is not to delay the transition.
For Jamaica to become a republic have already been agreed by the two major political parties, arising from the extensive constitutional reform consultative processes over the past 25 years. And you've also said that the required legislative research has already been done. I take no issue with you because it is true that much work has been done. But it is also true that important substantive issues are yet to be settled. And these are the more difficult issues because not only government and parliamentary opposition must be on the same page, but the people. I think collectively as a nation, we need consensus on the direction we want to go in. It doesn't now exist.
Meanwhile, Mrs. Malahou-Fort noted that there are many steps to take between now and the tabling of a new constitution. She will advise when the committee is fully constituted and will keep everyone up to date on the progress made. She added that it is her intention in leading the progress to work assiduously to place something before the Parliament. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs is working towards establishing a comprehensive Jamaica Legal Information Portal, JLIP. Portfolio Minister Marlene Malahou-Fort says the portal will reduce the extensive time and effort extended to identifying gazette notices and laws. She says the work is being done in partnership with the Jamaica Promotions Corporation, JAMPRO.
Right now, Madam Speaker, I take no pleasure in saying ministries do not have a compilation of ministerial orders, and legal officers do not know where to find the gazettes with them. The goal is to have a dedicated website where the acts passed by Parliament and the subsidiary legislation can be published and circulated in a searchable database, which also includes sunset legislation and repealed acts of Jamaica, as well as gazettes containing legal notices and other relevant matters.
She says funding will be provided by the World Bank Group.
No longer will extensive time and effort be expended to identify gazette notices and laws. Once implemented, you will be able to get them right away. Madam Speaker, the Ministry intends to use the web portal to engage on law reform issues. This engagement will serve to inform both the public and the Ministry itself about the issues of concerns that are to be considered in the development of law reform proposals.
Mrs. Malahoo Fort was making her contribution to the 2022-23 sectorial debate in the House of Representatives on Tuesday. Reporting for the news on PBC Jamaica, I am Carla Thomas Hewitt.